This winter is never going to end. So if you want to know what the number 5 thing that's going to break on your car on PowerTour, well, you guessed it, these little buddies right here. Now I realize 1996, you were coming back from the YMCA in your Corvette, you got caught in a freak rainstorm and had to battle the elements for 4 miles before you could get into the garage. And your windshield wipers probably worked back then. But on PowerTour, you might as well plan on getting stuck in the rain for no less than 3 days straight. Non-stop rain. A lesser thing is that there's going to be a run on Rain-X at O'Reilly's, and they're probably going to run out, so you might as well just get some of that ahead of time. The other thing is your car's probably going to leak. We saw a lot of leaky cars on PowerTour. People had tarps over their cars, you know, car covers and things like that because it was raining so much. But anyways, not as important as some other stuff, but definitely a high breakage item. So if you want to know the number 4 thing that's going to go bad on your car on PowerTour, I'm kind of addressing it on mine right now. So basically, you're looking at your drive line, and you're looking at your angles, and you're looking at your U-joints, and that's all important. So why is that important? Because when was the last time you hauled 1,200 pounds worth of people and gear and crap and clothes on a 1,500 mile trip in your 1970 Chevelle? So usually what happens is the number 1 selling automotive accessory on PowerTour oftentimes is air shocks, because people are frantically putting air shocks on because their car's sitting 3 inches lower than it normally is, and the freaking drive line is vibrating like crazy. So you know, that's just something you're gonna have to think about and address. The best thing to do is a dry run, load all your crap up, jump on the highway, and see what happens. So the number 3 thing that is going to break on you as soon as you go on PowerTour has to do with this thing right here. It's your brakes, because you probably haven't been mashing on your brakes like 100 times a day, going through back roads like you're on an autocross or something, but you will on PowerTour. I'm telling you that right now, because it's a lot of back road driving, a lot of traffic, it's a lot of stops, it's a lot of stop signs. So if you have any issues with your brakes, you need to go through them right now. If you got a little dampness around your wheel cylinder, might as well go after it. Got a little fade coming off the highway, better tear into it. I'm gonna paint it real quick. Alright, so you probably got a pen and paper, and you're probably like, holy crap, Kevin, just tell me what the next thing that's going to break down on PowerTour on my car. So we're going to hit that next. So this will be the number 2 thing that is going to break down on your hot rod on PowerTour as soon as you get going. The next most likely thing to break on your car, on PowerTour, on your 1969 Chevelle is located right in here. That'd be a wheel bearing. I wouldn't mess with mine, except I have one that's leaking, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it. You're more likely to have a front one go, but we'll pop these things out real quick. I mean, getting the bearings off and stuff. This one's leaking, so it needs a seal. In order to do a seal, you gotta take the collar off, you gotta take the bearing off, you gotta take everything off. That's called a set 20 for a 9-inch. Is what it is. But I'll do the race and a couple other things while I'm here. Yeah, that's it. That's how you get a set 20 off. Now I know that you guys want me to tell you what the number 1 thing that's gonna break down on Hot Rod PowerTour is, and I'm working with you here, okay? I'm on your side, all right? So the most likely thing to break down on your car on PowerTour is the only thing that touches the road. So if you see these right here, these tires are probably 90% tread, okay? And they look pretty good. But if you go here, you'll see right there, it says 0802, okay? These tires are 20 years old. It's easy to lose track of how old your tires are when you don't drive it very often. Person I got this Jeep from put brand new tires on it in 2002. Spares brand new, everything's brand new, but they're still 20 years old. So I bought the Jeep last summer, although I did know it had old tires on it. If you weren't paying attention, you might try to drive this thing across country with 20-year-old tires. And the odds are you ain't gonna make it. So do yourself a favor. I realize that you only drive your car 7 miles a year to the ice cream shop or to the cake bake or bingo or poker or strip club, whatever it is. But before you go on PowerTour, you're gonna want to put a new set of skins on them if they are more than, I would say, 10 to 12 years old. So it's not like I want you to break down, but if you do, I'm gonna enjoy it, because I already told you that your tires were going to go bad.